Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another May I Scrap Lift You for the month of May. Of course, we are here, well, many of us are here every single day in May. For sure, Crystal has a video up every day. She is the mastermind behind May I Scrap Lift You. I've pretty much always done every day, but haven't quite managed it so far this year, although this is, I think, my 6th out of the 8 days. Now, I got myself a little bit muddled because I was quite proud of myself yesterday thinking, oh, I am going to get day 7 up on time, and it is going to be day 7 from the list, because for some reason I thought Monday, today, when you were seeing this, was the 7th. And then I saw all sorts of people posting yesterday their day 7s. And I went, oh, I swear, my friends, it's been a little bit, yeah, it's been a little bit like that for the last couple of weeks. Anyway, so here I am with day 7. You can see the gorgeous, gorgeous layout that I am scrap lifting from Mel Davis from New Zealand. So on Instagram, she is Mel Davis _NZ. And I don't think she has a YouTube. I hope I'm not telling lies. I'm going to make absolutely sure, and I'm going to double check that, my friends, before I finish up my description box below. And if by any chance I've been under a rock and I missed that, I will definitely put it down below, and I will sub to her straight away. So this layout, and you know what, my friends, I just love the way this turned out. This one is one of those layouts that turned out the way I had it in my head. So first of all, I fussy cut, so that half and half layout that you saw me do on Saturday, the gorgeous purple layout where I scrap lifted my lovely friend Colleen, I used half of this gorgeous, gorgeous floral paper. And my friends, that afternoon, Saturday afternoon, I fussy cut the rest of that 6x12 piece. Then I added a few of the die cuts from the die cut pack. Fussy cut, fussy cut. I fussy cut that entire page to do this layout. And I just love how it came out. Now, if you look at the background of Mel's layout, it looks like she maybe did some scoring lines and then some stitching lines, but it is white on white. And I didn't sort of feel like doing that much stitching since I had done all that fussy cutting. So the idea came to me to maybe use one of my 12x12 stencils on the background. So I went into some of these lovely 12x12 stencils that I have from Scrapping Reflections, and that is exactly what I did. And this one sort of is a bit of a geometric pattern, subtle and yet quite present, and I thought this will be just perfect on that background. So I laid it on my white cardstock. I got some of my golden light molding paste and just applied it everywhere on the page, fairly lightly, not a very, very thick layer, so that I would get the dimension, the texture, but it would not be too much. And I absolutely loved how that came out. I'm quite proud of that, and I think I'm going to do this again, my friends. I really did want to come on here and do a little bit more of the process with you, but I sort of just got carried away with myself, had some fun. Now, the layout I'll have up on Wednesday will be mostly a process. So, as I've mentioned before, this month we're doing a little bit of sharing, a little bit of processing. We're just trying to get things done as and when I can. I'm trying to get things done, my friends. So, like I said, the fussy cutting. So then I also wanted to frame my layout. So I used this lovely paper one of the page kits, sort of starting points that I had for my collection obsession. Got that as my frame, gutted it, of course, but then because this was a little heavy and I wanted to make sure it would stay stable, I then sort of just glued a piece of white paper. It's heavier than just copy paper, definitely not cardstock, but it's sort of, you know, the paper that comes in some of the page protectors in the post-bound album. So I have a stack of those, so I just glued that on the back to give a little bit more strength to my page. I backed my photo in this lovely navy paper, a very thin frame, and then I used a wider frame of this lovely paper to bring in all of the different colors. So I got my photo down, and I left my photo flat to the page because I really wanted to add some dimension to all of these lovely florals, which is what I did. A large one here, this is flat to the photo but popped up on foam here. This flower is popped up on foam. This is flat to the page. This is flat at the bottom and popped up. This is one of the die cuts, as is this navy leaf. This is popped up on foam as well. And then there's even more dimension here up at the top. And I love that. So some more of the fussy cut. These are all fussy cut elements here, except for this leaf. Well, oh, I didn't glue it down, my friends. Oh, well, I will have to go and get that done. And I think I probably wanted to raise this up on foam here, so I'll just do that at the end. Now, I would have preferred the word snapshot as opposed to snapshots, but there will be a companion page to it, and therefore I guess this could be the title for both pages, as I have two more photos of Mont Michel that I have not scrapped and that I want to get into the album, just to show some of the architecture and some of the relief, I guess. How would you say that in English? I'm not sure. The sort of, you know, how this is all built going sort of up a mountain. So I used snapshots. I thought originally of maybe cutting it, but then I didn't think there would be enough of this lovely peach showing so that I could have the same effect on either end. So I decided to leave snapshots. And as I said, I think there will be a companion page to this so that I can get away with it. Popped up on foam, this little tiny floral. I have a couple more here that I might just pop in there. That I could pop there. This one I would like to get used, but I'm not quite sure where. Would I just pop it up sort of? Yeah, not really. Yeah, I don't think so. I was thinking of bringing it in here, but I don't want to hide any more of the photo than I've hidden already, unless I did something like that. I'm not sure anything more is needed. So I do have some of these lovely fussy cut bits left, and I have some of the die cuts. Of course, I'm just going to put all of these fussy cut elements into my die cut pack here, but I sort of have this. So I followed the sketch fairly closely with a different color scheme, and my photo is maybe a little bit bigger, I think, than Mel's photo, and a little askew, because you know that I do like often putting my photos askew. So snapshots of Mont Michel. So I went in and got my Happy Life in the pale pink, and I got that on here. And the of comes from a very, very old set of foam thickers from Dear Lizzie. And this O I sort of made, it was I think it might have, was it a C? Not even, I don't know what it was, but I have this bit there and I sort of just mushed it together and it looks like an O, so I went with it. So snapshots of Mont Michel. And friends, I love this one. I love this one. So Helen, this is an idea for us as well for background basics. I mean, we could do just some stenciling and maybe even in color. So I'm keeping this sort of in the back of my mind as well for something that we might be able to do for background basics. So there you go, my friends. So this was day 7. Everyone else scrap lifted the lovely Mel yesterday. I'm a day late to this party. My list is all a little bit of a jumble, but you know what? I'm just sort of taking the pages that speak to me and doing my scrap lifts as they come to me and how the mood strikes me, my friends. So there you go. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you pop on down below and follow the playlist. We are all adding our layouts into one large and massive playlist. So that is so much fun because you have everything in one spot. If you're having a lovely scrappy afternoon, you can just pop us all on and watch as you scrap. And of course, as I said, I will have all of Mel's information down below. And I will see you back here very soon, my friends. Bye for now.